Sunday afternoon baseball on MLB Network as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in the city by the bay. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Ty Blach, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the key in this one, he's walking way too many guys. He has to limit the walk. It's not a good place to be. That's how you get yourself in trouble. If he's able to eliminate the walk, you may see him walk out of here. You get that, Matt, with a W.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He will lead this one off today.
Center fielder, Manuel Margot.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Harold Reynolds, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Matt, when you're playing good ball, you don't care who's on the mound. Oh, that's their ace. Bring it, ace. Come on, bring it to us. Because you're playing as good as you are right now. The confidence is flowing, and the trash talk is going.
A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, the first thing I do when I look at AT&T Park, Matt, as I scan the field, I look out there in right center. You look at triples alley. You hit a ball in the gap, it's going to roll. So the defense has to honor that. But if you look around, the ball doesn't carry real well, even though the dimensions look short in right field and looks inviting in left. It's a tough park to try to hit home runs. So I'm thinking line drives and gaps in this park.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
And this is taken for the out.
Batting third, first baseman, Alex Dickerson.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. The Padres kept off the scoreboard in the first. Giants coming to bat. Back after this on MLB Network. Erlin, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again.
And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
And he misses inside with that one, ball one. These Padres, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And another thing, Matt, I mean, to have the weekend series and you've lost the first 3, you got people coming from all over the place to come watch you win. So Sunday, you just want to end the weekend on a good note. Let's see if they can do that here. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Into the windup and the pitch. Eduardo Nunez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Now the pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Ready now, Brandon Belt. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back in standing. One and one. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Renfroe going back, and it's gone into the arcade section. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. Number 25 for him on the year as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Here's Buster Posey now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Buster Posey.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Standing in, Brandon Crawford. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up, and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
The 1-0 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Lays off 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Has a look, now the pitch. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Brandon Belt. You know, this guy has really solidified himself in the middle of the Giants order. You weren't sure how he was going to hit, but one thing you did know, he was going to be able to defend. And that defense is one of the best in the league because of Brandon Belt.
Set to get his day started, Jabari Blash. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Drilled to the right side. And a base hit, the first one of the game for the Padres.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
Into the box, number 21. Pitches a cold strike. And Posey has a cannon. He's gone at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the second. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail this one 1-0. Hunter Pence hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Hunter Pence.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in the switch hitter, Miguel Gomez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Very high, 2-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Working for the punch out and the offering. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. And he'll snap one over to first, and he'll dive back in. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Stepping in, Gorky Hernandez, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Flashes under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Padres. And at shortstop, Eric Ibar. He's won a Gold Glove before, but you're not going to see the guy that's going from one end of the field to the other making ground balls. He now relies a lot on positioning, and he catches it when it's hit to him.
Now at the plate, Ty Blach. And he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
First and second now, one man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Second and third, 2 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down. Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Popped up. Ibar is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Wonderful shot over the top of the Golden Gate Bridge. Back now on MLB Network for the start of the third inning. So striding in, Corey Spangenberg. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, but this will land untouched. Again a 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Eric Ibar now. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He'll interplay with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 14 driven in. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
The pitcher, number 41, Robbie Erlin.
In now, Robbie Erlin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Standing in now, Manuel Margot. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He flied out leading off the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In there, 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pence. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Fouled back. The 0-1 on its way. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ibar at short. Played on the backhand. Ibar throws to first to take care of him for the first out. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And he takes strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch, the change up down, just didn't get him to go after it.
1-2, here it comes. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster
Digging in to try it again,
Posey.
Buster Posey. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Margot on his horse. And that retires the side. Giants down in order. They lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Yangervis Solarte. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Solarte.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Span is right there, 1 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
Renfroe.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt here, and they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. And now a pitch on the way. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report, but he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs into breaking ball counts.
Here's Jabari Blash as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Heading out towards shallow right. Pence has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Padres leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Clayton Richard answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brandon Crawford.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Ibar ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Miguel Gomez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And here's a ball hit in the air. Solarte onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, number 21. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 21.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch, better hitting.
Into the box, Corey Spangenberg. In the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. The 1-0 delivery. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are two away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Ibar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
Standing in now, Clayton Richard.
He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, Gorky Hernandez. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 4 for 9. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out of the game on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, it's the first inning, and he has some time to redeem himself.
Coming to the plate now, Ty Blach. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 8. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. 0-1. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And this is fouled at the plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
George Cantos will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
70, George Cantos.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Padres, second baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Striding in once again, Yangervis Solarte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a looper to left. Hernandez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 1-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Brandon.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Blash. One down.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready for another chance? Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
2-0 pitch now to Crawford. Hit well, but fouled that time by Crawford, as this will find the seats down the line in right. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Blash is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Renfroe. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Stepping in now, Jabari Blash, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock or get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
In now, number 21, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. One-0 count. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. The throw pulls him off the bag to second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. In to score the runner from second. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Spangenberg.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Here's Eric Ibar now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And all three runners on the move here. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan. I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Travis Jankowski will come on to pinch hit here in a big 16, spot.
Travis Jankowski.
Dribbled to the right side. But that one rolls foul.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And now everybody's running. Now a bunt attempt here. And he is out on the tag.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Ready once again, Manuel Margot. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Outside, 2-1.
Looks like he's trying to catch the corner with both those sliders. They just missed. So let's see now. A big question, Matt, is he going to throw it again and maybe see if he can get a strike this time?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. The Padres on top, 2-1. Number 34 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 34.
Digging in once again, Hunter Pence. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Hunter Pence.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Into the box now, Miguel Gomez. as he rips it on the ground to second. High bar for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, left fielder, Gorky Hernandez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gorky Hernandez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Takes a knee-high fastball.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
George Canto.
We'll grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Joe Harnick.
And they start him out away with a called strike. He'll come in here at 259. 4 home runs and 34 driven in. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Hunter Strickland has been summoned from
now
the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yangervis Solarte.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Well, no surprise. Another single will lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-0. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Hernandez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Renfroe. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
Runners on first with 1 down. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Left.
Here's Jabari Blash. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at 3rd as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Into the box, number 21. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
The 0-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Base is loaded, and you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
This is flared out towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Now batting, Corey Spangenberg. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Working to keep them in the game here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Here's Eric Ibar now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. fouled back. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Giants 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Butcher will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jose Perella will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 17, Jose.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Denard Span.
Slice down the left side, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And he's set down, 1 away.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And that misses inside, 1-0.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run, but 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. Their outs are a premium.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. And that's over. 3-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
A cold strike on the inside corner. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 3-2 one more time. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a snap, and he'll be back in standing up. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Out in front of this is Belt as he rips this ball foul down the right field line. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Giants 1. Stepping up now, Jose Perella. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jose Perella.
Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a fly ball here, not hit all that well out toward Pence in right. And he puts it away for the first out.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Padres, second baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
In now, Yangervis Solarte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get it on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
1-1. Here it comes. Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Span on the run. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Standing in now, Alex Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The 0-1 on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 1-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Brandon Maurer takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
37, Brandon Maurer.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. The lifetime numbers for him against Brandon Maurer. He's gone 2 for 5. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1. Hunter Pence waits on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Pence. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First delivery to him on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-1. Ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Crawford rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw, and Pence is in at third base with a triple.
Well, that's a big hit. They're running out of time, but they're clearly not going away without a fight. Now you're down 2. It gets interesting from here out.
Stepping in, Miguel Gomez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Blash is there. 2 down. And this would be a tough opportunity to squander this late in the ball game, but he'll hold tight with 2 away now.
Batting, left fielder, Gorky Hernandez.
Ready now, Gorky Hernandez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Jarrett Parker will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 6, Jarrett Parker.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he misses 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
A man on third with 2 down. Squared that one up just a little late. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Buddy Bauman takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Kelby Tomlinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Kelby Tomlinson.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The average coming in 257. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. This one's down to third. Spangenberg has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
4-2 the final score today. Clayton Richard earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres: 4 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Giants, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.